Welcome to the Take a Listing Today podcast, where our hosts Jim Studebaker and Todd Robertson give you strategies to get you out of the office right now so you can take a new listing today. And now, here's Jim and Todd.
Hello, yes, we are back once again, the Take a Listing Today podcast. I'm Jim from sunny Sarasota, Florida, and Todd is from
the lovely Bakersfield, California, and our wonderful producer in her corner VIP suite in Bradenton, Lisa Gray.
Where are you from, Lisa?
Well, currently Florida, but Wisconsin. You can hear it in my voice.
With an accent.
Yes, Wisconsin.
Wisconsin.
Yes.
All right.
Cows, fields, barns.
Well, we paid for a month in advance on that satellite orbiting the Earth, so we're able to get Todd all the way from across the country. So there we are. So far, it's worked out pretty good. And it's going to work out good for you on today's show, because we're going to tell you how to help baby boomers make the downsizing leap. So if that's your thing, you probably want to stay tuned. And we're going to start out with a great stat. Currently, in the United States, there are over 76.4 million baby boomers. Wow. Lisa, would you do me a favor, please, and remind me and the audience what a baby boomer is? There's some age range for that, right?
Right. Baby boomers, I know they end in 1964. That's the last year of the baby boomer. And then it's a really long generation. It spans, I believe the oldest is right around 70, maybe 71, right in there. So it's a pretty extensive. So the age would be around 59, 58 years old, all the way to about 71. It's a couple decades.
Oh, okay.
Or almost a couple decades, I should say.
So some old people, much older than the three of us.
Okay, I'm 59. Yes.
We're just barely.
I'm a baby boomer.
Trying to help you out there, Lisa.
Yes, older people. Yes.
All right.
Yes, it's older people that are, they're in a next chapter kind of state, but I think a lot of them are stuck because there's a lot of baggage that goes with making the move at that age. So if you're going after that niche, I mean, it's a gold mine. It's a gold mine if you understand the psychology behind the place they're at and you're willing to go there and really get in and help them move to the next level.
All right. That's fine. So many of those baby boomers, of course. Are you good?
Yeah.
What was that?
I was just doing a little
happy dance.
She didn't fall in the corner, did she?
No.
You missed that, Todd. You know, there's some things you miss being out there, but
I know.
She's over here dancing. I didn't know if her chair was being electrocuted or what was happening here. So
I don't think she has room to dance in that corner.
I don't. You know,
No,
I don't let the chair spin the other way because I did get stuck upside down that one time.
Remember that time? That was good. We should pull that out of the archives and show that one again.
Remember,
sometime.
we tried to find it once and we couldn't find it.
Oh, it's out there somewhere.
It's super hidden. It's
deep state.
It's out there. All right.
Yes.
So many baby boomers are faced with a seemingly impossible task, leaving their current home and downsizing to something that is a better fit. So here's how to go after that niche and help nudge them forward to their next chapter. All you have to do is begin with number 1, understanding baby boomers' needs and concerns.
Yes.
You need to identify those common reasons for downsizing, such as they now have an empty nest. Hopefully, if they're old, their kids don't still live with them, retirement, etc. And recognizing challenges and fears associated with downsizing, such as emotional attachment to that old house, logistics, how am I going to move to the other side of town, etc.
Yeah, as we were getting into this episode, we kind of spoke very quickly before it started, and I said, you know, there's so much opportunity here. Specifically, number 1, it's 76 million individuals in the country that are in this age range or this generation, but also they're selling a home and then they're buying something else, whether it's a smaller home, a condominium, a townhouse, whatever. In most cases, the highest percentage of cases, they're buying and selling. So you've got a double-ended deal there. There's a lot of opportunity for you. But I really believe because of the emotional piece of this, you have to go into it with an understanding of how to approach this and a willingness to want to approach it and help them along, move forward, because I do believe that they get stuck and they need somebody to help them see the future or move through every step necessary, like decluttering, like the downsizing, like, you know, knowing that you've got that measurement on your wall from when your child was a year old to all the way to 18 that you're going to be walking out of the house and leaving behind. Those types of things, keeping them focused on the future and able to let go of some of the past.
Yes.
Exactly. I love what you said there. And I'm reminded of two young ladies that do the Market Dominator. And guess what they did? It was so brilliant. I helped them with the map. They wanted to go after the 55 and older communities, and they wanted to pick the carrier route that had the majority. So we helped them find one that had 3 buildings in it. So they're hitting all those, and they're going to take the ancillary stuff as referrals. They had a moving truck for them. In other words, make their life easier because just like you said, we're dealing with a different bracket.
Mindset. Yeah.
Our winner last week, Lisa, she was targeting seniors, wasn't she?
Yes. I was just thinking about that. Yes, she did.
Hopefully she's watching today's show so she can learn how to target those seniors.
No kidding.
So the next step is providing some support and guidance for these baby boomers by offering personalized consultations to assess their individual needs and their goals. And when you do that, it might help for you to be aware of local things like condos that are good for old people and senior living communities, things like that.
Yeah, I think that it'd be a great idea if you're sending out direct mail marketing to have a call to action, or even in your social media, on your social media accounts. If you're going after this age group with your targeted mailing list, which you can do through ProspectsPLUS.com.
Yes.
Have a call to action that says free consultation, downsizing consultation, or free guide. Maybe put together a guide. Geez, with AI nowadays, it's so easy to put together 1-page bullet points, 10 tips for people ready to start their next chapter and downsize, how to do it easily, how to do it pain-free, that kind of thing. And then mention that guide in your marketing, your direct mail marketing. Get this free guide, or through your social media, get this free guide, reach out to me, call me for a free consultation. I specialize in baby boomers, downsizing, that kind of thing. Yeah.
And the nice thing about using a guide is that especially this group does not want any surprises. So the more information and the more we can lay out the process ahead of time, like Floyd Whitman called it a safe island.
Yes.
We're going to put you on a safe island, share with you, kind of like a doctor.
Yeah.
You go in there, we're going to do these 3 things. So now you're not afraid, you know, he or she's told you what's going to happen. You go in, magic.
Yeah.
And referrals will come from that. Because
you bet.
Compassion and empathy.
Well, and they've got their social circles. So you better believe, I mean, a group, they probably have more social circles at that age than many other niches you could go after. So if you're successful at this, I would believe that you would get some good referrals out of it.
All right. How about offering some practical tips for downsizing, such as sorting and decluttering their belongings with the help of professional organizers, or maybe you want to pitch in and help. Probably not a good idea.
Yeah. Make sure you're busy that day.
Right, exactly. Maybe offering the suggestion of having them downsize their possessions gradually, so that way it's not all at once and quite so traumatic.
You know, I love the idea of a professional, even if you had some kind of gift card or something that you offer or you provide, that for a one-time consultation with somebody who is, if they're a professional organizer, they probably also understand downsizing and how to help people with that they're going to come in, you know, if you list with me, I'm going to have this person come in and spend 2 hours with you explaining a very easy way to do this. That'll make you feel really comfortable and not, you know, freak you out and get you running in the other direction. Because that's only going to help you as the agent, right?
Right, exactly. And, you know, they need to realize that they're going to have a smaller space that they're moving into.
Right.
So you really need to get rid of these 6 bedrooms of furniture because you only have 2 where you're going to.
Right.
I was going to say there's a lot of, in this area where I am, there's some developments like that. And there are some 2-bedroom, 2 baths for that reason. They just need a master and just a nice guest room when their kids visit or something.
Yeah.
So.
All right. Well, how about emotional support for these baby boomers? Addressing emotional attachments to belongings and memories associated with the current home, and offering counseling or support groups for coping with the emotional aspects of downsizing. The real estate agent has to do that?
I think I could sum that up by just happy hour. You could accomplish that.
Right. If you go happy hour, that would be like...
Right. It's consultation.
No, they don't have to do that. But if you're networked, if you're aware of who's in your local community and you happen to know there are resources that are helpful for things like that, whether it's a support group or I don't know, therapists that or counselors that really specialize in people that are empty nesters and starting their next chapter, just giving those resources to them. Hey, you know, at the listing appointment, this is a big step for you. By the way, I can introduce you to blah, 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 who's in my network. And they're great at helping people get started with this.
I just had a brilliant idea.
I'd love to hear it.
Ooh.
So if I were targeting the baby boomer market, I would keep in my trunk a just listed sign that I could plop in the yard.
Okay.
Right?
Yep.
And then I'd take out a second sign out of my trunk that says garage sale.
Yeah,
Right?
next to it.
Boom. Done. They're out the house just like that. Nice.
And you can do all that under 2 minutes.
Yeah.
You can help them declutter and boom, get them some motivation.
Done.
Hey, there's
That's a
sign
great
in your
idea.
house. Get it done. Yeah.
All right. Well, we figured that one out. So let's go on. Financial planning and budgeting. How about assisting with budgeting and financial planning for downsizing expenses? Explaining potential cost savings and financial benefits of downsizing. Of course, it would have to be.
Yeah.
Exactly. A great realtor is going to know how to do that. And a great realtor, right? It's just like they have, it's like we talked before, they have to have a little bit of counselor in them, a little bit of friendship in them, some compassion in them. But yeah, a great realtor would help them in this situation.
Right. And again, resources. If you happen to know of a broker or, you know, mortgage broker or a banker that maybe it's a friend of yours, you've developed a friendship that you can refer over just to talk about budgeting your finances or what you're able to afford once you sell this house, some type of financial advisor that you can refer over for a consultation just to help them understand. Because I think it's, again, overwhelming because that next home could possibly be their last home. It could. Right. So they may want to, you know, if they haven't retired yet, but they know they'll be retiring once they're in it, they may want to understand, all right, what's that going to look like? What will my budget look like then? So they need to maybe sit down with a financial advisor and understand that.
Nice.
So referral.
Plus, you're getting some money from the garage sale. So you can put that into the slush fund for whatever you might need.
Yes, that's
the
true.
$34.
Right. All right. Exploring housing options. That's a good one. Providing information on various housing options suitable for baby boomers, like condos, townhouses, retirement communities, and organizing tours or visits to these downsizing destinations.
Mm-hmm.
That's so important because they want to know what's around them. Is there shopping? Is there
right?
So give them a tour so they can see the neighborhood, not just their development.
Yeah, especially the ones that really shine. You know, if they're a little antsy about the idea of, well, we think we probably need to get into a townhouse or a condo, but man, that sounds so confining. I've got this nice yard. If you know one in the area or a couple in the area that really shine, they've got these great communities. It looks like a resort. Get them over there just to walk through it, just to get their eyes open to, do you want to live like you're in a resort? How about this? You don't have to mow the lawn now.
Right.
You can just hang out at the pool. I mean, are you kidding me? And get them excited for that concept.
Look, there's a Golden Corral within walking distance. It's great. Who would want more?
Yeah, on Thursdays, they have the buffet. Show up hungry, leave sick.
It tastes twice as good when it goes down than comes up again.
Oh, no.
Oh.
Moving on. Too far there.
Uh-oh.
All right. Connect with some local resources and services, partnering with local professionals specializing in downsizing, and collaborate with moving companies, estate sale organizers, and other service providers.
Again, having a list of resources that you can hand them or that can be in their listing presentation, or you just promise them that, hey, if you do your listing with me, I've got this list of resources, or this booklet full of resources. It's going to help you walk you through from beginning to end and beyond. That is part of what I offer as your agent.
And what I love about that is the realtor going after those resources. They want to be a part of it because they want to be a part of the team because they know the baby boomers is the biggest wave moving across the country right now. So those people will be on board with you.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Definitely. All right. How about addressing health and wellness issues? You need to discuss accessibility and healthcare considerations for aging in place or transitioning into a senior living community. Provide some resources for maintaining health and wellness during the downsizing process, like when they start pulling out their hair.
Well,
it's a terrible process.
And I mean, really, consideration is the steps to the building they're going
Right.
into, the house. Is it on one floor? How wide are the hallways and the doorways? I mean, all of those things
Right.
need
How's
to
the
be
outside
Yeah.
coming home? Like, is that door well lit, or is there hiding
Right,
places?
right. These things,
Safety.
these things matter. So really do a little research and understand what people are looking for in that age range that will be important to them. Maybe if they're 60 years old, maybe that person looks so fit, they don't care. But if this is going to be their last home, what's that going to look like in 5 years, in 7 years? Now they're looking at a 2-story townhouse. Will that really work? Should I maybe show them this 1-story instead? Just thinking about those things.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely. And finally, follow up and continued support. Establish ongoing communications and follow up to ensure a smooth transition. And as you mentioned, Lisa, if you do this right, you list the property, you get these fine folks over to their next place. So maybe you sell that one and now
Yep.
you're selling their house. So you're doing
You
2 or
double
3
two ends,
transactions
yeah.
on there.
Yeah, absolutely.
Right.
Right.
And you have to follow up because this group might be a little slower to make decisions because
Right.
it might be the last chess move moving wise in their life.
Right.
So you have to have some compassion, and it's
Yeah.
like the old thing, stay in touch until they buy or die.
Right.
Really.
Right. And then really
Um,
communicate throughout, good communication throughout, because
Right.
the idea of, text me for a quicker response to somebody
Oh,
who's
boy,
70 years
right.
old might look at you like, I'm sorry, what? So
Right.
make sure you're communicating well. Yeah.
The way they want to communicate, yes.
Yeah.
So by understanding the needs of the baby boomer niche and providing the appropriate support, you can successfully assist this group transition into the next stage of their life by selling their home and purchasing something more appropriate. And that is the complete story of how to go after those baby boomers in your area.
Yeah.
Nice
Take
topic,
some
Lisa.
listings.
Yes.
That group is not being tapped into. A lot of realtors
No.
are playing scared right now. So if you get your act together,
Yeah.
follow some of these points and go after them. Like Lisa said, that group, more than any other group, I think, chit chats and then word of mouth and referrals will definitely happen.
Oh, definitely. And they're dialed in on Facebook and social media all over the place. And it's so easy on Prospects Plus. You just go on to Prospects Plus. There's tons of baby boomer downsizing type postcards, all written by industry experts. So the copy, the content is ideal for that market. Go into the demographic search. You'll see that there's a mailing list tool. There's actually a couple mailing list tools on the site. And in the demographic search, there's just a checkbox for baby boomer. I mean, can it get any easier
pretty
than
nice.
that? You check that box and put in the zip code or the address for the area you're looking at, and bam, out comes a list.
Wow.
So it's super easy. Super
Our
easy.
job's to make your job easier.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yes. Our job is also to make a winner, right, Todd?
And we give away money every show if they get the question correct.
That's
Yes,
right.
yes.
And if they answer the phone. But you know what? So far, we've been pretty good. So here we go. A little group of postcards from our friends at ProspectsPlus.com. And Todd,
And
if
I'm
you will
liking
help me
the one to your left.
over here. This
That
is my
way,
left,
yes.
but that's your left.
My left, yes, right.
This one?
All
right. Here we go. Oh, she's using the real estate statistics. Smart
Oh.
move.
Oh.
This is Julie Stewart. So let's give Julie a call. There you go. And 903 804 8003. So the stats are for 75709, which is Tyler, Texas.
Oh, okay.
I think our lady last week was in Texas, right?
You're right.
Yes,
I think-
yes.
Dallas area, I think.
Yeah.
Hello?
Hey, is this Julie?
Yes.
Julie, this is Jim, Todd, and Lisa with the Take a Listing Today podcast, calling on behalf of ProspectsPlus.com. Excuse me. ProspectsPlus.com. You know that company? I think they do postcards for you.
They do, yes.
Well, I'm holding one in my hand right here, just listed for Cascades Boulevard, and it looks beautiful.
Thank you.
So we just wanted to ask you about your campaign, what you're doing, and give you a chance to win $100 to order more stuff on the Prospects Plus website. Sound good?
Sure.
So is this postcard here, was this a one-off? Is this a campaign that you're currently doing? It looks great, by the way. The photos
Are you talking about
And-
the just listed one?
Yes.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
with the market
Hi.
stats.
Yeah, that's just listed. It's just one it's not a campaign. It's not a series.
Okay.
I have done series in the past, but this one is, I had two that I just listed back to back in that condo. And so we did just listed on both of those.
Beautiful.
And you took advantage of the market stats. So you didn't have to spend hours looking up all this information in your MLS. You just punched in the zip code and all this magically comes up, like the average home price, days on market, square footage, and all that fine stuff. Do I understand that right?
Yeah.
Correct.
Pretty cool.
Yeah, that's very nice.
Awesome. Well, let's take her to the fun part so she can win some money. Remind her how easy the questions are.
Well, let's do that. We would love to give you a gift card for just about anything on ProspectsPLUS.com, Julie, but only if you can answer a very simple Take a Listing Today podcast trivia question.
Okay.
All right. And to make it even easier, I will read the question to you and give you 3 possible answers. So all you have to do is pick A, B, or C.
Nice.
All right.
All right. It sounds like you are ready. So here's your question, Julie. Which U.S. president was a law professor? Was it A, Thomas Jefferson, B, Bill Clinton, or C, Donald Trump?
Lisa, Julie might need some help here.
She came back fast on
You shouted out
strong.
A?
She came back strong. I like it.
All right. A, Thomas Jefferson. Show me Thomas Jefferson. Oh.
Ouch, Julie.
So sure do.
That was not Thomas Jefferson, strangely enough. The answer is Bill Clinton.
I said we give her a do-over.
Honestly would have never guessed that.
Me neither.
That's a hidden fact on Bill Clinton. That really is.
I think you guys are trying to make me feel better, but I wouldn't have guessed it either.
Oh my gosh. No, that's startling to me. Wow.
We
Okay.
typically make fun of the people who do this contest, not make them feel better, but that's all right.
No, we're
Jim's
going to give you another chance. We'll give you another chance.
This will be a very
God, here goes another one. Okay.
Yeah, we want to make a winner today. So I got another one here, Julie.
You want to ask me the same question?
That would take some editing.
Yeah, the rules don't allow that. Sorry, I think that'd be a great idea, but no. Let's try this one. How many pounds are in a ton? A, 2,000, B, 5,280, or C, 43,560?
2,000.
Going for 2,000. You answered that one very quickly.
I like how Julie thinks.
We'll see. Show me 2,000.
Woo!
Yes.
Oh,
She did it.
2,000 pounds in a ton. Todd, what does Julie win?
Julie, you are the winner today of a $100 gift card that Lisa will email to you for just about anything on our website and some swag from the Take a Listing Today podcast. Please subscribe, share it with your friends. Thanks for being on the show today. Outstanding.
All right. You'll have a good one.
Thank you, Julie. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Take care.
All right. Was that one too easy? 2,000 pounds?
No.
I think she looked it up. I didn't know it off the top.
All right. Well, she's got fast fingers. She answered pretty quickly.
Yeah.
I think
Yeah.
she knew it. Yeah, I think she knew it.
All right.
2,000. I was thinking, I knew it was 2 or 3, like right around there, but I wasn't sure.
Right, good.
But you didn't offer 3, so.
No, that was not a choice. Anything else, Lisa?
No, just go after this niche. If you're not niche marketing and you've always wanted to try, now's your chance.
Don't try to be all things to all people, correct?
No, that's too hard.
And as you mentioned, if you don't know where these old people are, if you don't know where these baby boomers are, go to ProspectsPLUS.com and you can look up a targeted mailing list of baby boomers.
8
So you
cents
don't
a
even have to figure them
record.
out.
I mean, come on.
That's nice.
Oh my gosh. 100 people for $8.
And then you own that, so you can market them as
Oh
many
my
times
gosh.
as you want. You own the
Totally.
list.
Totally. Yeah. Thanks for saying that, Todd.
Exactly. All right. Well, thank you for joining us, and we'll see you once again next week.
Take
Bye-bye.
care, guys.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
I hit my mic.
Don't hit that mic.
Oh.